Imina 35, Imina 35 na legislature in Guam is back from recess. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we took a recess from yesterday afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and address Senator Kelly Marsh at this time. Senator Kelly Marsh.
Saina Maasi, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to reconsider the actions of the body on Bill number 59-35.
On the motion to reconsider the actions of the body on Bill number 59-35, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Senator Marsh Taitano, you're recognized.
Saina Maasi, Madam Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules, I move to go to the second reading file.
On the motion to go to the second reading file, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. We are in the second reading file. Senator Marsh Taitano, you are recognized.
Madam Speaker, I move to place Bill number 59-35 COR as amended on the floor on the third reading file, and I would like to discuss it.
To discuss, please proceed, Senator Marsh Taitano.
I have an amendment to proffer. This amendment has been handed out to everyone. It is for line 23, page 4. To amend the bill to read, the chairperson shall be counted for a quorum. 6 members shall constitute a quorum, and 6 affirmative votes are required for the transaction of all business. All meetings of the Commission shall be open to the public as provided by law. So what this does is it changes it, since there was an additional member added in, changes it from 5 to 6 for quorum and affirmative votes.
Thank you. Colleagues, you all have a copy of the floor amendment. Are there any objections? Hearing no objections, motion carries. Senator Marsh Taitano, you are recognized.
Saina Maasi, Madam Speaker. I move to place Bill number 59-35 COR as amended on the floor to the top of the third reading file.
On that motion to place Bill number 59-35 COR as amended on the floor to the top third reading file, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Vice Speaker, Majority Leader, you are recognized.
Sitas Masi, Madam Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules from the Committee on Education, Air Transportation, and Statistics Research and Planning, the nomination of Brian Bomba to serve as a member of the AB WAMPAT International
Vice Speaker,
Airport.
if I may, if we can just go back to motions, if you can just move us back to motions, please.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules, I'd like to make a motion to go back to motions.
On that motion, without any objection, motion carries. Vice Speaker, Majority Leader, you are recognized.
Madam Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules from the Committee on Education, Air Transportation, Statistics, Research and Planning, I'd like to move the nomination of Brian Bomba to serve as a member of the AB WAMPAT International Airport Authority Board of Directors onto the session agenda.
On the there's an objection? Or on the motion?
Sutus Masi, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise to a point of information. I'd just like for the members of the body to know that Committee on Rules was in receipt of the committee reports for Doyan Murato, Brian Bomba, and Father Francis Hazel less than 24 hours ago, Madam Speaker. So I just want to raise this for the body's consideration. I think it's very important for us to give the public an opportunity to review these committee reports and to be made aware of them prior to the body taking action. And so I don't object to them being placed, but I just would like to raise that point of information for my colleagues. Thank you.
Duly noted, Senator. On the motion?
Sitas Masi, Madam Speaker, I've received confirmation that the committee reports are online, and so that the public may review if they are so interested, and we did meet the timelines within statute and within Committee on Rules, doing everything in a fair and transparent process.
Vice Speaker, thank you very much. On the motion to place it on the session agenda, no objection, motion carries. Senator Shelton, Legislative Secretary, I will recognize you at this time.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place from the Committee on Higher Education and the Advancement of Women, Youth, and Senior Citizens the nomination of Frances X. Hazel to serve as a member of the University of Guam Board of Regents on the session agenda.
On the motion to place the nomination of Frances X. Hazel to serve as a member of the University of Guam Board of Regents on the session agenda, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker, I move to place in the voting file from the Committee on Higher Education and the Advancement of Women, Youth, and Seniors.
Senator, hold on a second, please.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and address, if you can go ahead and have a seat, I will address the Majority Leader first.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to go to Agenda Item 15, Legislative Concurrence.
On that motion, without any objection, motion carries. Vice Speaker, Majority Leader, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to place in the voting file from the Committee on Education, Air Transportation, and Statistics Research and Planning the nomination of Doyon Ann Murado to serve as a member of the AB WANPAT International Airport Authority Board of Directors with the recommendation to do confirm.
On that motion, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Vice Speaker, Majority Leader Nelson, you are recognized.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker, I move to place in the voting file from the Committee on Education, Air Transportation, and Statistics Research and Planning the nomination of Brian Bomba to serve as a member of the AB WANPAT International Airport Authority Board of Directors with the recommendation to do confirm.
On that motion, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Senator, Legislative Secretary, Ms. Amanda Shelton, you are recognized.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker, I move to place in the voting file from the Committee on Higher Education and the Advancement of Women, Youth, and Senior Citizens the nomination of Frances X. Hazel to serve as a member of the University of Guam Board of Regents with the recommendation to do confirm.
On the motion, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Majority Leader, Vice Speaker, you are recognized.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker, I move that we go to Agenda Item 18 to act on items in the third reading voting file.
On the motion, to my colleagues, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues, we are now in item number 18, consideration of the daily file. Bill number 59-35 COR. Clerks, please read the title.
Bill number 59-35 COR, as amended on the floor, introduced by Kelly Marsh Taitano, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Mary Camacho Torres, Jose Pito Terlahi, Joe S. San Agustin, William M. Castro, Regine Bisco Lee, James C. Moylan, Luis B. Munya, Selena Cruz Nelson, Sabina Flores Perez, Clinton E. Rigel, Amanda L. Shelton, Tello T. Taitagui, Therese M. Terlahi. An act to establish the I Historiata Inetnon Estudian I Umatli'i Zan Umafana I Tauto Hizung Zan Tauto Danu Commission to share the Chamorro perspective during the 500th year since Imanauta Motna first discovered Westerners in their waters.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please. Oh, yeah. Vice Speaker, can we excuse the Senator San Agustin not present before we do roll call on all matters?
Madam Speaker, I'd like to make a motion to excuse senators not present today.
On that motion, without any objection, motion carries. Madam Clerk? Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Senator Castro. Senator Castro, aye. Senator Lee. Senator Lee, aye. Senator Marsh Titano. Senator Marsh Titano, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Speaker Munya Barnes.
Hungen.
Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Senator Munya. Senator Munya, aye. Vice Speaker Nelson. Vice Speaker Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine excused. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Tydegui. Senator Tydegui, aye. Senator Pito Terlahi. Senator Pito Terlahi, aye. Senator Therese Terlahi. Senator Therese Terlahi, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 59-35 COR received 14 ayes, 1 excused. Bill number 59-35 COR is duly passed by this body. Bill number 70-35 LS. Clerks, please read the title.
Bill number 70-35 LS, as amended by the Committee on Environment, Revenue and Taxation, and Procurement, introduced by Tello T. Tydegui, Sabina Flores Perez, James C. Moylan, Clinton E. Rangel, an act to add a new Article 5 to Chapter 51 of Division 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to creating a task force to gather information and create goals for policy concerning used oil management.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Senator Castro. Senator Castro, aye. Senator Lee. Senator Lee, aye. Senator Marsh Titano. Senator Marsh Titano, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Speaker Munya Barnes.
Hungen.
Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Senator Munya. Senator Munya, aye. Vice Speaker Nelson. Vice Speaker Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine excused. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Tydegui. Senator Tydegui, aye. Senator Pito Terlahi. Senator Pito Terlahi, aye. Senator Therese Terlahi. Senator Therese Terlahi, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 75-35 LS received 14 ayes, 0 nays, and 1 excused. Bill number 70-35 LS is duly passed by this body. On the nomination of John T. Birch to serve as a member of the Guam Educational Board, all those in favor, please raise your hand. John T. Birch received unanimous majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Ray P. Charglove, Jr. to serve as a member of the Guam Education Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Ray P. Charglove, Jr. received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Monica Okada Guzman to serve as member of the Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority Board of Commissioners, all in favor, please raise your hand. Monica Okada Guzman received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Angelina S. Leon Guerrero to serve as member of the Government of Guam Retirement Fund Board of Directors. All in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Angelina S. Leon Guerrero received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. Rita. On the nomination of Rita Taurus Franquez to serve as a member of the Hagana Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners, all in favor, please raise your hand. Rita Taurus Franquez received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Maria Eugenia Leon Guerrero to serve as a member of the Hagana Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners, all in favor, please raise your hand. Maria Eugenia Leon Guerrero received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Faye Valencia Avalos to serve as member of the Guam Economic Development Authority Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Faye Valencia Avalos received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. Colleagues, on the nomination of Bernard S. Benaventi to serve as a member of the Guam Contractors License Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Bernard S. Benaventi received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Eduardo J. Cavo to serve as member of the Hagana Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners, all in favor, please raise your hand. Edward J. Cavo received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Carlos Madrid Alvarez Piner to serve as the member of the Hagana Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners, all in favor, please, Tina.
Point of information, Madam Speaker.
Yes?
I would like to bring it to the attention of this body that I have had a business relationship of sorts with Dr. Carlos Madrid 3 or so years ago. When he was moving off island, he recommended for me to finish a research contract of his. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention.
Duly noted. All those in favor of Carlos Madrid Alvarez against Piner to serve as a member of the Hagana Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners, please raise your hand. She's not asking for a motion. We will take a moment's recess. The 35th Guam Legislature is back from recess. Senator March Taitano, you are recognized.
Sejus Masi, Madam Speaker. So to clarify, I wish to ask if I should be excused
So
from
you
voting based on
motion
my...
to be excused from voting on this nominee. On that motion
Yes.
to excuse Senator Kelly March Taitano, are there any objection? There's an objection. All those in favor to wish to excuse Senator Marsh Tachino, signify by raising your hand. To excuse her. Motion fails. On the motion, on the nomination of Carlos Madrid Alvarez Pena to serve as member of the Hagana Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners, all in favor, please raise your hand. Carlos Madrid Alvarez Pena received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Rosie P. Tanatongo to serve as member of the AB Wampat International Airport Authority Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Rosie R. Tanatongo received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Doyon An Morato to serve as a member of the AB Wampat International Airport Authority Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Doyon An Morato received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Brian Bamba to serve as a member of the AB Wampat International Airport Authority Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Brian Bamba received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Francis X. Hazel to serve as member of the University of Guam Board of Regents, all in favor, please raise your hand. Francis X. Hazel received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are on brief extension of remarks. Legislative Secretary, if you can just invite the members and our listening audience as an announcement to the Guam Micronesian Island Fair as it kicks off the official 75th Liberation festivities. Yes. Or Vice Majority Leader, if you may.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker, yes, I would like to invite all of the listening public to the Micronesian Island Fair that is being held here in Hagana at the Plaza de España for them to come down and enjoy vendors from all over Micronesia. There will be all different activities and performances from artists from across the region, and it will end on Sunday, June 2nd, in the evening. Thank you.
75 years of celebration.
This is 75 years of celebration for our region. Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker.
Assiduous Masi, Legislative. Yes, Senator Shelton, you're still recognized.
Yes, I'd also like to just recognize that this is the end of our Senior Citizens Month, and to thank all of our Manamku throughout the island for the sacrifices and contributions they have made to this place that we call home for what we are today. So I'd like to say Assiduous Masi and thank everyone who joined us for our Senior Citizens Month celebration, and I'd like to also thank my colleagues for their support.
Assiduous Masi, Legislative Secretary. Senator Regine Lee, you are recognized.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you, Speaker. We're celebrating a lot of things this month, and as we wrap up Senior Citizens Month, and a couple of our colleagues have also celebrated birthdays this month, so I'd just like to wish a happy birth month to our Legislative Secretary, Senator Amanda Shelton.
Happy birthday. Thank you. Anyone else wishing to give brief extension of remarks? If there's not, Majority Leader Vice Speaker Nelson, you are recognized.
Assiduous Masi, Madam Speaker, we have exhausted all the items on the agenda for this month's session. I'd like to make a motion to recess subject to adjourn today's session subject to call of the Speaker.
On the motion to adjourn this session subject to the call of the Speaker, are there any objections? Hearing none. Motion carries. Have a good week, everybody. Thank you. We are adjourned.